but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready. Let's go. Out.
A-Chain again. The Juke gets him some running room. There he goes, right sideline. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Devon A-Chain with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Sack.
Toss play. This is Walker. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one hits for 30. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
From the red zone now. Setting up the running back screen. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, get set. Turbo 1, high. Out.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Gets him those 3 yards back, but it brings up 3rd and 10 now.
Turbo 1. Watson, Oscar. All right. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Ain't touching down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready, shot.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
At the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
All right, come on. 20, TX.
That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 7-3 is our score. Back to Miami in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at 3rd and 7. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. That's caught. Devon Achane. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Achane. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Corner, long.
Running for it, it's Achane. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line.
Short of the goal line.
They don't gain anything, so another goal line stand brings up a 4th down decision.
Well, this defense simply outplayed the offense here in these first 3 downs. And now they put this offense in the unenviable position of deciding what to do on 4th and goal.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Quick throw right side. And in for the Miami touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. First and 10 now from the 30. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Putting a receiver in motion. Gets this to Fant. That's That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and
hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Dolphins got it. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Well, that's the 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins looking at 1st and 10.
Good.
2 now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Go ahead.
Here's Tua again. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. Anticipated that route. It was Johnny on the spot.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready.
At the 30-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game records. And that is exactly what this defender has done.
And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. They bring their tight end left. He's back to throw. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back.
Dolphins 21, Seahawks 3.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Staying with Walker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. This time it's a passing play. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Quick pass, right side, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They motion a receiver left. Walker on 1st down. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. And quick to the left, it's caught. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
So now here's 3rd and 5. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here. Quick pass, right side, complete. It's a Seattle touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Seahawks offense, look at this. They aren't leaving the field, lining up and going for 2. They'll try to run it in. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. TX. Turbo 3, kick.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll stick with Achane. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming.
Whoa. 21G. Out.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Get set. Come on, 2. Out.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hey, turbo 2. Turbo 2. Get on.
2nd and 10 now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those dropped.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready, set.
Here's Tagovailoa. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Right.
Achane, a 1st down carry. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Get set.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Achane up the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Pickup of 2 here. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And he'll advance this down to the 22-yard line. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Ready, set.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Achane on the inside give. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready. Set.
Now a handoff to Achane. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Seahawks facing a 15-point deficit. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Go.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. Now to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that brings up 4th and long.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. 1st and 10, got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. He finds Fant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Throwing now. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's it.